Saturday vlog. Welcome to Journey with Jacqueline. Jacqueline here. We are going shopping. This is a very typical Saturday for me. Saturdays are always very busy. You kind of get up and you kind of just pull yourself out of bed and try to get on with the day. So it's a, as I said, very typical shopping vlog, which starts with breakfast. So we're going to make breakfast, get ready, and go shopping in my local town. So today for breakfast, I am cooking, as you can see, plantain with eggs. My children very often like plantain anyway, and I think it makes a very nice breakfast, especially with eggs, either scrambled eggs or eggs cooked the way you like. Generally speaking, I like to eat my eggs with uh, vegetables like a Spanish omelette, either onions, tomatoes, um, or whatever else with spices. So that was that. I just wanted to use up a few plantains that I had left, and yeah, so this was breakfast, and it's good to have our breakfast this way because typically speaking, as I say, it can get a little bit hectic in the day. And today, my son wanted to accompany me shopping. And by the time we usually get back, it's actually heading into kind of maybe 4, 5:30, almost 6. And I still usually find myself having to actually prepare the day's meal. We easily manage with some healthy snacks in the day, like apples, bananas, as I say, a healthy, nutritious breakfast. And then we go on to eat something a little later. This still works really well for us. And I find that it actually just is okay. I think what it is also here in the UK in winter. You kind of feel like I personally don't get very hungry in winter. So what I tend to do is I try to have a very nutritious breakfast, which I think is the most important meal of the day anyway. And then kind of just have some snacks, some healthy snacks in the day, and then come back. My work routine these days have been a little bit later in the day, sort of mid-afternoon till around 6 p.m. I may uh, be at work and get home maybe about 6:15, 6:30, and prepare something. On some days, my oldest son is working from home. He may prepare a meal for us. So that was just a brief run um, into how a kind of meal preparation goes on most days. Um, yeah, so carry along with me, um, and let's see how the day goes. My children like their eggs with cheese, whereas I like my eggs with vegetables. So I had to quickly remember to add that. Otherwise, I'd like to welcome my new subscribers as well at this point. I really appreciate some of you subscribers, all of you subscribers for that matter. What I'm saying is that some of you subscribed to me when I had traveled to Kenya and Uganda. I gained several subscribers then, and when I came back, I kind of had like a little kind of I don't know whether it is a vlogger's blog or blog, as it were. And I thought, what am I going to show my subscribers now? The ones that especially subscribed during the time I was away. Anyway, here I am, thanking you all. Uh, this is a very, very typical Saturday for me. And what I'd like to just say is that I like to be in the moment on a Saturday because the week is really, really can be quite hectic with work and everything. And of course, as a mother to special needs young people, two of them special need. I can get quite tired. I can get, in terms of, when I say it can be very demanding, UK carer, managing the home, managing the young people, and shopping. You all know what it is for those of you who live in UK. Here, my son was accompanying me, and we reached part near the town in the local area, and these beautiful, beautiful ducks and swans. I think we're being fed by some people. Occasionally in the past as well, we used to go and feed them when my children were young, and we've been in this area for so long. There he is, my youngest one, now much older. And the first stop was Iceland. We do shop in different shops or different supermarkets here to get different things, just because of the different prices and also the variety and the types of things that we need to buy for the family. So this is, I believe, Savers. Yeah, Savers. And I was coming here to get some cleaning items. I love this shop for a number of things. I will get, vitamin tablets, cleaning materials, I say, um, toiletries, and so many other random stuff, cosmetics, and so forth. Next stop is usually the Saturday market, and today these beautiful looking apples were, I believe, 8 for a pound, which I thought was quite good. So I bought these. Then we got one pineapple. Pineapples were selling for a pound. And I just want to mention my local town is forever buzzing. I think this is the Christmas scheme where there's always somebody up there singing. This gentleman has been here before. Very, very great voice, great voice. I didn't want to record it, get copyright, but these girls just came along and they just made, they made that little day, that little part of, that part there, dancing away and cracking jokes. It makes for a nice atmosphere here in the local town. Um, so yeah, and this is all around the markets and the butchers as well, is literally around the same vicinity. So there we are. As I said, the next stop is usually the butchers, where I get things like fish, um, beef, meat, liver, and this mackerel I was looking for was now four for £10, which I think has jumped in price and is relatively expensive, because I used to buy 5 of them for about £5 or £6. Now coming back this season, only to find they're now £10 for 4, and I thought, I'm not buying it from there. I might look somewhere else. Of course, they've also got uh, I say of course because I think Ugandans are beginning to um, develop in numbers in this locality. Sweet potatoes, beautiful sweet potatoes from Uganda. They had cocoyam there. I didn't buy cocoyam, but I wanted sweet potatoes. I also wanted to buy some uh, yam, but I didn't buy it just because I thought, okay, I've got potatoes and I've got sweet potatoes and Irish potatoes, and I'll probably skip this for this week. Uh, some of these have got their prices on them, and I saw one for about £3, 49, maybe £4. Got some red peppers. These are usually put away for a pound because I think probably they're still okay to use, but they're coming to their end. And then I was also looking for some green bananas matoke. Again, Ghana matoke. I bought some of that, and I bought some green plantain as well. This is the local African shop. As I said, our numbers have grown in this locality. And gone are the days when we've got to get on the train or get in a car and go all the way to London, to places like Peckham, Rye, um, Lewisham and so forth. I remember years ago when I moved to this locality, you could count the number of black people on the streets. You literally could. But now you cannot count anybody. It's become so diverse. And there's no need for me to go far anymore. Hairdressers for Afro-Caribbeans, diversity of what they're selling, even in Sainsbury's. When you go in Sainsbury's, there's a wild food area where you've got mulch, you've got maize flour, you've got palm oil, you've got cassava, you've got so much. We've got so much here. And I just like to say that often when I go back home and come back, I always realize that we we here are spoiled for choice. It's not to say that there isn't choice in Uganda or in Africa or in Kenya. But what I'm saying is that I think we sometimes we do with more than we probably need in terms of, for instance, snacking. When I go home, I don't snack that much. I don't eat a lot of biscuits or anything like that so much as I do here. I might find myself because of sitting down watching TV, comfort snack, or when you're at work, you need a pick me up like something like sugary. So we find ourselves eating things like this a lot more. And when I go home, generally speaking, I might eat 3 meals a day, and I rarely and rarely snack in between. If I do snack, it's something healthy. It's something really healthy. It's maize, it's peanuts, it's mandazis, which they're somewhere in between in terms of healthy. But yeah, those are the snacks that we have there, and those are the things that we actually, um, snack on generally. Popcorn, peanuts, and things like that, which I do try to do here as well. So, yeah, how is everybody preparing for the Christmas season? I'm just trying to adjust, honestly. Guys, I'm trying to adjust to the UK. I feel that my my body is always calling for Africa. I feel like a lot. But as I said, I have to be mindful, and trying to be um, in the moment, trying to be in the moment. When I go out shopping on Saturdays, I try not to rush myself. I try not to push myself. I take my time. And today I thank my son because he likes going shopping. My son absolutely loves to go shopping, and he came along with me and he helped me with the filming of this as well. So that was really great that I had that little help. I took him out of his usual routine. They usually go for gymnastics. Well, he chose to, I didn't. So here we are, packing the shopping away, um, finishing. My
Hi
older
and
son
welcome
came
to
to
this
pick
shopping
us
vlog.
up,
Today is Saturday
and
and I've been
that
taking you
was
along on my day
that is
on this
Saturday
Saturday.
so far.
This
And
is
here's the shopping.
Matoke green bananas from Uganda, African shop, about £10.80. This pineapple was £1 in the market. The fish pie were £3 for three of them for £10 to make some fish pie this week. I've got some spinach, banoffee pie, which my son chose. I've also got some apples and oranges from the market. Those were £1 for 8 of them, and these were £2 oranges. So there's quite a few of them in there, quite a big pack. And I've got spaghetti. Looking this side, I've got uh, Kenyaji chicken, or hard chicken as they call it here sometimes, where it's organic roaming chicken. Uh, three of them cut up for £10. Kind of baked beans, sometimes added to something like chips or toast, um, for breakfast or a snack. Washing powder, £3.89 from Aldi. Two loaves of bread. I buy seeded bread for myself now, and I've got the other loaf as well. Then I've got 2 packs of basmati rice, long grain, not basmati, long grain rice this time. I've got 2 packs of uh, 15 eggs, so we go through quite a bit in a week. My son chose toasting pop-ups. I think they're something you put in the toaster. I've got a pack of and they're like fruit yogurts, about 6 of them. Then I've got here a pack of potatoes, and I've also got that banana. I also bought some sweet potatoes. These are Ugandan sweet potatoes, and there's 4 of them, different sizes. Some green plantain bananas that I can typically use perhaps to make some kind of is it fufu, isn't it? Just peel them. I generally blend them in a bit of water in a blender, and I actually cook them to dough. I also have 3 sweet peppers here. Very often I use this in cooking or maybe to make jollof rice. I also have puree, tomato puree. These I've already covered. I've got cooking oil here, and then I've got Nutella. This is, I believe, Aldi's. I also have some bananas, garlic, natural yogurt, which is very much me who eats this. I think my older sons also like them. Yeah, they eat that. And then I've got 2 boxes or packs of liver, which is from the meat shop. Also got some cleaning items, which washing machine cleaner, antibacterial for my washing machine, which I use this typically every month at least. And then I also got cleaning cloths, dust cloths, kitchen cloth as well. These are eco some bicarbonate soda, which we use a lot of to clean, to put down the sink, sometimes to wash, even sometimes to wash or hand wash some clothes in a machine or clean the machine as well. And I also bought some antibacterial rubber gloves. This says that they last a bit longer to do some cleaning. I believe that is it for this week. If you want to watch, what I meant was, if you want to watch my upcoming kitchen cleaning and house cleaning vlog, do subscribe, like, and share, and for that as well as other vlogs. Thanks so much. Until next time, bye.